20-minute Q&A session. Our first session will cover site readiness and sponsor expectations. Alisha Moore, please take it away.
All right. Hello, everybody. Again, my name is Alisha Moore. I am the CEO of Clinical Science Research Solutions, and I'm also the founder of I Am Research and Wellness Foundation. For today's topic, I'm going to be talking about how can sites in a research-naive area or where an area of clinical research doesn't exist, how can you become sponsor ready? Well, here's the deal with me. I live in Sikeston, Missouri. Clinical research doesn't exist until now. The infrastructure, the physician pipeline, PI pipeline, CROs, that terminology, it just is completely absent. But we're here to change the game at CSRS. So I didn't just want to build a site. I'm building a system of solutions that's going to make clinical research accessible, sustainable, equitable in every community. So here's the problem. A lot of times we don't have the infrastructure, which means like in your underserved communities and rural regions, they lack sponsor-ready systems. So sponsors and CROs, how can they interact with rural regions if they don't even know we exist? So again, we're changing CSRS, we're changing the game on that. Physicians that are interested in this area, they're not prepared, but only because there is a lack thereof. There's no formal training pipeline. And again, CSRS, we're changing that as well. So the gap isn't just the ambition, it's the infrastructure, and that is what we are solving as of today. So here is what CSRS, this is the ecosystem that we are providing. It is a complete suite of sponsor-aligned solutions. So say, for instance, with the CSRS Academy, we will be going through the accreditation process, which means healthcare providers, physicians, you name it, will be receiving continuing education credits. My site ownership program, well, it's a 3 to 6 months, 12 to 24 week program that's going to be guiding site founders from concept to compliance. I also have a corporate training and workforce development, and this is tailored for sponsors, CROs, and healthcare institutions seeking diverse research-ready teams. My nonprofit organization is a nonprofit engine that's going to be funding scholarships, community engagement, and outreach initiatives. Not only that, I have created an affiliate program for the community, doctors, nurses, you name it, entrepreneurs, you can join. And that's going to lead, expand in visibility, inclusion through learn, earn, lead partnerships. So we're not just training clinical research professionals or people just to enter into research. We are equipping institutions to sustain it. Now, here's the team and here's the operational infrastructure that we have going on at CSRS. I've hired a grant writer. I've got a clinical research lawyer. We've got the marketing team. We've got, my nonprofit organization board members and ambassadors. I've got my CSRS Academy faculty, and they're going to be delivering accredited competency trained education, PI, CRC, and the CRA courses. And physician partnerships. We're building an operational research site and clinical trial pipeline in Missouri. Now, I can go back to the grant writer and talk about how that infrastructure, or how having her as one of the pieces of the puzzle, if you will, why she's important. Well, it's going to secure federal funding, philanthropic and sponsor funding for expansion. With the clinical research lawyer, she's going to maintain, you'll be hearing from her soon, regulatory, contractual, and ethical compliance. Not only that, with the marketing team, for me, I had to, give the work to them. It was time to pass the work on to the experts as far as making sure my website is SEO optimized. And then, sponsors want to see you have a well put together website. Not only that, just the community themselves. So basically, it's managing corporate visibility, communication, and sponsor engagement. And as I said, with my nonprofit board members, we oversee governance, DEI strategy, and public programs. Another way to become sponsor ready, or in which I have prepared CSRS, is by the partnerships and AI-driven partnerships. Just a few weeks ago, we have partnered with Grow with Google. So with Grow with Google, my nonprofit organization, because I have a nonprofit organization, we will be able to serve the underserved community in a way that's going to help expand the workforce development and digital training. I'm in partnership with the SOS organization, or collaboration, if you will, and I absolutely love their mission because they focus on these site initiatives and the things that's going on in the industry and how they're trying to fix it as site owners. We have a partnership with UpTrials. Renuka is the CEO of that particular business. And with her business, it's an AI platform that connects clinical research professionals and the employers. They're basically using that platform to match employers either with the candidates and vice versa. And Affinda is an AI tool that I have incorporated into our organization as well. And it helps with compliance management and the AI workflows. The fourth partnership, which is really dear to my heart, is one of the bigger tech institutions that we are onboarding with right now. I don't want to say their names, but we'll make the announcement later. So essentially, we'll have access to their sandbox, eSource CTMS platform, among other things, to train coordinators, investigators, and site owners. Another thing that we are doing that's helping to become sponsor ready is making sure we are providing hands-on learning and then the accreditation pathways, as I mentioned before. The certifications, AI-based data verification, documentation control. And as I said, with UpTrials, the CSRS Academy, we're going to be delivering accredited, compliant, trustworthy education, because whenever I get ready to partner with CMO, the university here that doesn't have any clinical research of anything, they're actually partnered with a medical school in this area, which is something new. So by us having accredited courses, it's going to be easier for CSRS to partner with bigger organizations such as that. Now, whenever you think about being sponsor ready, you need to make sure you are visible, because if you're not speaking from your expertise or going like on YouTube and creating evergreen content, or LinkedIn, or hosting live masterclasses or conferences such as this, they're not going to know you exist. So you have to put your foot forward, and you have to, take the initiative to create content that's going to scream, hey, you know what? I'm sponsor ready. I've got the compliance. I am legally ready. I've got the infrastructure that we need to, to deliver the content that needs to be delivered. And also, what kind of gap are you filling in this particular industry? They want to know that. You don't just want to come in as the original Joe Smo and say, oh yeah, I've got this educational platform, and okay, everybody does, but what is making you different? What is going to say to the sponsors, I can trust you, you're credible, and later on we won't have a problem with awarding you sites because of that credibility and the partnership and the relationship that we have with CSRS. And then with the affiliate program that I mentioned before, it is a learning, I'm looking at the comments, it's a learn, earn, and grow. And as I said, I've got several categories for the affiliate program. It's you can join for free, you can earn if you're a content creator, anything like that. You can actually talk about this, and I'll give you the information for it. But essentially what you're doing is promoting education, inclusive, and brand visibility at scale. So my question to the sponsors, CROs, and physicians, why would you partner with us? And I'm going to tell you why. We have the infrastructure, as in the legal, the grant, the marketing team set in place. We've got the innovation, such as the AI-driven verification, eSource training, CTMS training, etc., and digital workforce tools. We also are working on the credibility. And by having a big vendor that we're onboarding with and partnering with, Grow with Google, that provides us more credibility. And also having the courses accredited through an accredible institution is going to provide more credibility, more trust. And then also You don't wait for the opportunity to come to you. Whenever you see that there is a lack in the industry, you create the opportunity. And that's what I have done. And that's how the birth of CSRS and the I Am Research and Wellness Foundation, that's how it came about. I don't wait for an opportunity to come my way. And you shouldn't either. So with that being said, we are having a fundraiser campaign. It's called Sponsor a Site Starter Challenge. If you're a sponsor, CRO, executive, what you're doing is you're investing in expanding an ecosystem. I've got the QR code listed here on the front page. You can scan it and you can see what it's all about. And then also you can reach out to us for more information at iamfourhealth at Research and Wellness. You can reach out here. Email us for sponsorships at iamfourhealth@gmail.com. And then also, whenever you sponsor this site starter program or help a client get on board with it, you are investing in infrastructure, inclusion, and innovation. So we're not just a training company or a mentorship company. We are a strategic partner that's building scalable, compliant, technology-driven solutions for sponsors, CROs, physicians, and community leaders. Thank everybody for attending and listening to my PowerPoint presentation, what I had to